This is an article that was published in the New York Times digital edition the other day. It's called Black Microbiologists Push for Visibility Amid a Pandemic. A week of talks, panels, and discussions seek to counter an impression that this talent pool just does not exist. And her name is Ariangela Kozik. She's a PhD, a research fellow at the University of Michigan Medical School, and co-founder of the group Black in Microbiology. This article was written by Catherine J. Wu, and it was published on September 28, 2020. A few days before her 5th grade science fair, Ariangela Kozik awoke to the overwhelming scent of poultry past its due. Ugh. It was exactly what the young scientist had been hoping for. Whew, she recalled thinking at the time, there is definitely something growing in here. She rushed into her kitchen, where a neat stack of glass petri dishes awaited her, each filled with a gelatinous brown disc made of beef broth and sugar. Atop many of the cow-based concoctions was a smattering of what looked like shiny, cream-colored pimples. Each was a fast-ballooning colony teeming with millions and millions of bacteria, including several from the swab of raw chicken juice she had dabbed on 3 days before. Dr. Kozik, then just 11, had set up an experiment to determine what brand of dish soap was best at killing bacteria. The answer, Joy dishwashing liquid. But her results yielded an even bigger reward, a lifelong love of microbes, exquisitely small organisms with an outsized impact on the world. It felt like I had just discovered a new form of life, said Dr. Kozik, who is now a researcher at the University of Michigan, where she studies microbes that live in human lungs. It was so cool. That sounds like a cool job, to study microbes that live in human lungs. I bet she's busy now. 2 decades later, Dr. Kozik still considers her science fair project, for which she won first place, one of her first formal forays into the field of microbiology. In the months after her experiment, she devoured every book she could find on the topic, until she had worn her parents down with endless chatter about infectious disease. About 10 years later, she was on track toward a PhD, which she earned in 2018, and on Monday, she kicks off Black in Microbiology Week, the latest in a series of virtual events highlighting Black scientists in a variety of disciplines, as one of its 2 lead organizers. Like earlier similar events, Black in Microbiology Week will be hosted entirely through virtual platforms like Twitter and Zoom. The event will feature 7 days of talks, panels, and online discussions spanning a range of topics under the microbiology umbrella, including the coronavirus and addressing disparities in medicine, education, and career advancement. Everything is free and accessible to the public and will be live captioned. Registration is required to attend. This is really a chance to welcome new voices and amplify those that have not been heard, said Michael D. L. Johnson, a microbiologist and immunologist at the University of Arizona, who will take part in Friday's Black in Bacteriology panel. So then I was right, he is a doctor. Dr. Michael Johnson. And here's Dr. Johnson. I'm not sure he likes his picture getting taken. He's with the University of Arizona. He studies how microbes interact with metals. Ooh, that's interesting. I know silver is used as an antibiotic. I wonder if copper is? The team at the helm of the event, headed by Dr. Kozik and virologist Kishana Taylor, numbers 23, most of whom are Black women. They have partnered with sponsors such as the American Society for Microbiology, the American Society for Virology, and scientific journals eLife and PLOS Biology that will help compensate speakers and organizers and keep the group afloat as it seeks nonprofit status. A Twitter account dedicated to the event has garnered thousands of followers. Dr. Kozik and Dr. Taylor said that they expected interest to grow and are already brainstorming how to keep the momentum going after the campaign has formally concluded. Okay, I'm going to stop this video here, and the article will continue in the next video.